Hey guys, welcome to another lunchtime review. Today I'm trying this new Campbell's Chunky soup that eats like a meal. This is the Pabst beer cheese with potatoes and chorizo. Sounds interesting. We bought these at Walmart. It was $2.48. They had a bunch of these cans on the shelf. It is 18.8 ounces or 533 grams. 220 grams, 220 calories per 1 cup or 240 milliliters. If you eat the whole can, it's 470 calories. And I don't think it says it's 2 servings. Yeah, directions, if you want to do it in the stovetop, you just pour it directly in a pan of heat. If you're going to do it in the microwave, we're going to microwave ovens may vary, time given approximate, blah, blah, blah. Pour it in a bowl, basically, in a covered microwave bowl. Heat on high for 2.5 to 3 minutes or until hot. Leave it in the microwave for 1 minute and be careful. It's going to be hot. And this is not a concentrated soup, so you don't have to, do not add water. It says it right there. Middle edges are sharp. Okay, I don't see anything. So 2.5 to 3. Does it say cover? Covered. I usually just put a paper towel over top of mine just so it won't splatter everywhere. But here we go. That's what it looks like. It's thick. It's thick and chunky. It eats like a meal. See what it looks like. Oh yeah. That's some thick soup. There's the can. So I'm going to scrape this out. I'm going to cover it with a paper towel and I'm going to get it in the microwave. I'll probably just do mine for about 245. I'll kind of go in the middle. I'll do it for 245 and then I'll be back to try it. Lots of big hunks of potato. Anyway, I'll work to get the rest of that out in just a second. So I'll be back. Hey, so here it is out of the microwave. You can see it splattered. It did splatter a little bit, even with the paper towel. You can tell it's definitely splattered some. I love the orange cheese color in there. I'm gonna stir it up just a little bit. I wanna make sure it's evenly heated throughout, because if you don't, you get these pockets that are really, really hot, and you'll see pieces that are, not cool, but room temperature, and you don't want that. You want to make sure you stir it really good and get it all evenly heated. So I'm going to take this over the table and give it a try. Okay, haven't just sit down, and I didn't let it cool off a really long period of time. I'm going to get some potato and soup, of course. I got some crackers too, some Ritz crackers, to see if maybe you want to try it with those. It's very heat hot, but boy, that's spicy too. Ooh. It's a chorizo, I'm sure it's very, very hot. Chorizo for me is a very spicy, like sausage meat. I don't really get the, like the beer flavor, like the Pabst. We tried just mostly soup. I think there's some chorizo in there. I don't think you can get rid of the chorizo if you tried, because it's such small little pieces. They really ground it up finely. Let's see, I don't have one of my contacts in, so I can look really close. Pork, the chorizo sausage is pork, poblano peppers, spices, paprika, salt, water, sugar, dried vinegar, dried garlic, natural flavor, yeast extract. Also has celery, vegetable oil, dried onions, cheddar cheese paste, cheddar cheese paste, wheat flour, salt, cheddar cheese, beer. It doesn't actually say it on the back, it doesn't say Pabst beer, it just says beer. That's less than 2% though, so keep that in mind. It's less than 2% of beer. Carrots, dried pork stock, sugar, lard, potato flour. Well, one of the first 3 ingredients are water, potato, and chorizo sausage, so it makes sense. And then the cheese is below that, and the beer is way down there too. So less than 2% of beer. That's why you don't taste it a lot. Also let it cool off a little bit. I don't mind the flavor. I almost wish they hadn't done the chorizo though. It's really, really strong spice, like burn the back of your throat kind of thing. And the peppers and the spice in the chorizo really kill out the cheese flavor completely, and probably the beer flavor too, because it's literally all I'm tasting. The potato texture is really nice. It's good, and their potatoes are good and tender, so they eat well. Yeah, we've made beer cheese. Winchester is Hall's beer cheese is what it's well known for around here, and it's like the original beer cheese. So it's like the first, at least, mass-produced beer cheese out there. And this is not quite beer cheese. I mean, the chorizo kills it, so it's really hard to tell, but it doesn't have that really strong like beer cheese flavor. I get a little bit of the spices that beer cheese normally has, but I think that's mostly in the chorizo and not necessarily in the cheese. Now I got a bite just then that had more of a cheesy flavor. It's hard to tell. Plenty of potatoes. The chorizo, like I said, there's so much chorizo in here. It's very finely ground, or at least the meat in there is very finely ground to where it's not quite, it's pretty close to like Skyline chili and those kind of things. It's really, really tiny little pieces of meat. What kind of meat was that? Oh, pork, okay. It's ground really, really fine. So it's almost like sawdust, you know, that's how fine it is. It's very, very fine. It's very tiny little pieces. I put some Ritz cracker in there. The Ritz, you do get a little bit of the flavor of the Ritz, but it also just adds a little bit of crunch to it, because everything in here, with the exception of the potatoes, it's just soupy. The potatoes are a little softer texture. They're not firm, so the crackers are giving you a crunch, which I really like. I mean, you could put oyster crackers in here or whatever, but Ritz is my favorite, so why wouldn't I do my favorite? I like it. I really do. The chorizo, like I said, was a mistake if you ask me. I think they ruined it. I mean, put ground beef in there, or put beer cheese and steak, or beer cheese and ground beef, or even chicken would have been good. But the chorizo is just it's so spicy that there's so strong a flavor that you really just don't taste anything else, including the beer or the cheese. And if you like crackers in your soup, I think you'll really like it. And this soup's pretty thick too. I mean, look. I mean, it's got some runniness to it, but it's not water. It's got some thickness to it, almost like a stew, but not quite, because the cheese is a little thicker. It's like a cream soup, like a chowder or something like that. That's the kind of texture it has. Overall, it's pretty decent. If you like spicy, like the spicy chorizo sausage with potatoes, I think you'll like this. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I really do enjoy the flavors. It's just I really wish the chorizo was less to kind of let some of the other flavors shine, and it doesn't. It kind of kills them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.